Okay, so hello everybody. I hope we've all had a really good long weekend and we're feeling refreshed and ready for the next 3 weeks of term. In the absence of a Monday briefing, I just wanted to do a quick recorded message to everybody, just to go through some things, key things for the start of this week or for the next couple of days. Until we have a staff briefing later on this week. So this recording is split into two sections, one that applies to all staff and then the latter part that applies to subject leaders. You're welcome to listen to the whole recording or part of it, or just flick through the slides, whatever you have time for. So first part is for all staff. Okay, so the first thing, just to let everybody know, because I know there's been a little bit of confusion around this. So just to let everyone know that Emma, our new principal, Emma Hunston, will be starting with us permanently and in full on the 1st of December. So this Thursday, Emma will be starting with us and she will be here with us all the way through to Christmas and then obviously in the new year. We are having a staff briefing on Thursday morning where Emma will be joining us. So all teaching and associate staff that are able to attend, i.e. if you're not on duty or not involved in another important meeting, please come to the staff room at 8:30. Therefore, having said that, Stuart's last day with us will be technically tomorrow or Wednesday. So although he finished with us last week, he will be with us again on Wednesday and he will be finishing at the end of that day. So that's a little bit about Emma. Just a little bit of information about CPD and SPDSs and middle leadership forums for the next couple of weeks. We have 3 weeks left of term just to give people a bit of guidance on those. So December SPDSs, there's 2 left, Monday the 5th and Monday the 12th of December. These are going to be replaced by the following. So on Monday the 5th, Emma has requested a full staff meeting and she would like all teaching and associate staff that are working on a Monday to attend in the main hall. She's going to give us her welcome as the new principal and set part of her vision out. And then on Monday the 12th of December, Emma again has invited all teaching and associate staff to the main hall for mince pies, nibbles and drinks to celebrate the end of term. So hopefully that gives a little bit of heads up in terms of what's happening in the next 2 Mondays before the end of term. In terms of the SPDS and CPD programme going forward, I will be reviewing that and giving guidance in terms of its structure and content in the first week of term. And it will resume on Monday the 9th of January. So CPD, SPDSs will resume on Monday the 9th of Jan. Okay, in terms of middle leadership forums, so these are the meetings for middle leaders on a Tuesday afternoon. Thank you to Felicity and to Hannah for looking after middle leaders over the last few weeks in November. Just a bit of guidance of what our expectations are for the next 3 Tuesdays. So we are giving these over to any SPDS time that can't be covered because of arrangements for the Mondays, and mainly assessment and mock examination marking. So there's a lot of assessments and mock examination marking coming up, and we felt it was only right to give people time to do that. So that's this evening, next Tuesday, and Tuesday the 13th. There are no formal middle leader forums, and time can be spent in departments and looking at assessments and mock marking and moderating mock marking. In terms of Tuesday morning briefings, middle year leaders will continue to meet on a Tuesday morning on Tuesday the 6th and the 13th of December in room 403. And then subject leaders are invited to attend a briefing on Tuesday the 13th of December between 8:10 and 8:35 and 3:02, where the structure and content of future middle leadership forums will be proposed and agreed. So we will be meeting once more before the end of term on Tuesday the 13th of December in the morning. Okay, Just next notice is about expectations of lesson times during mock examination. So a couple of people have asked about what do Year 11s do in the lessons in between mocks. Just wanted to give everybody a little bit of guidance. If you are a Year 11 tutor, if you could relay this information to your tutees this morning in preparation for tomorrow, that would be wonderful. Okay, so students have been told they're expected to attend lessons in between exams. So if you are a Year 11 teacher, please could you check the mock timetable and know when to expect them. Students need to do the same. They have been asked to come prepared. They've been asked to check their timetables so they know which subjects to expect on what days and so on and so forth. In terms of what to do in those lessons, if students attend a lesson for a subject that they have yet to sit a mock exam in, they should continue to be taught in that subject, or complete focused revision, whole class focused revision. Should be doing revision aimed at the mock exam that they are about to take. Once they have actually sat your mock, they may still be coming to your lessons. In that case, students should be allowed to revise for any subsequent mock examinations that they have in other subjects. In terms of our expectations during those individualised revision lessons, we would like people to adhere to the following. So absolutely no phones or music or headphones or any electronic devices during those periods. Silent individual revision is preferable to paired revision, but that is fine. But you may find that you've got students who are sitting lots of different subjects in one class, so actually they need to get on with their own revision quietly. We don't want any large group revision, so we shouldn't have groups of students in classrooms revising loudly and disturbing other people. They have been told that they will be undertaking PE, core PE, so they need to bring their PE kit, and they will be doing PE if it fits in their mock timetable. So that's just a little bit of guidance in terms of the mock exams. The final point for all staff is a little bit of guidance or a reminder with regards to Year 7, 8 and 10 data entry and reports. So this is relating to the email that Chris sent round last week. So a reminder that data entry deadlines and report deadlines for Year 7, 8 and 10 is Tuesday the 6th of December. The reports will go out on the 14th, and please refer to Chris's email. I've also cut and pasted the information on Chris's email onto a separate couple of slides and attached it to this email, to this recording if you wish to look at it there. So that's it for all staff. The next couple of notices are just for subject leaders. So if you wish to listen to them, that's great. If not, you can switch the recording off now. Okay, just a couple of notices for subject leaders then. Appraisal documents. So thank you so much for working so hard with your colleagues and your department staff to get the 2021-22 appraisal cycle completed. So just a reminder that all those appraisal documents should have been completed by last Friday, and they should be with your links by last Friday. What will happen now is that your SLT links have 3 weeks in which to review them, and we will be providing guidance on reworked appraisal process in due course. So more information on that will be coming. Thank you for bearing with us on that. Just a couple of reminder about department development plans. Again, thank you so much for working so hard on these. Just a reminder that these need to reach your SLT link by Friday the 9th of December. And we will then undergo a process of reviewing individual development plans, and SLT links will do that with their subject leads and year leads in the spring term. So that the review process will start then, and we will have a look at the content, the time structures and so on and so forth. So these are a working document, but if we could have all initial plans submitted by the Friday the 9th of December, that would be wonderful. And final notice for subject leaders, it's regarding link meetings and the agenda items. So thank you so much for discussing the content and structure of the Year 11 mocks. They were really, really good conversations. So thank you for those. So we have 3 weeks left of term, and we have 2 key agenda items that will be covered in the next 3 weeks of link meetings. And the first one will be a review of Year 11 intervention activities. So we'd like a bit of like your views on how revision has gone, how the revision programme was taken by both staff and students. And finally, we'd also like to do a review of the Year 7, 8 and 9 data entries, and in particular, the assessment data that was used to inform those data entries and the reports, and the moderation processes that took place within each department to ensure consistency for those data entries. So those will be the key agenda items for the next couple of weeks. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you a really good week. Just a reminder that Chris and Stuart are not in today. The rest of SLT are going to be. So if we could just ask for high vigilance on during duties and on call, that would be wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. See you on Thursday.